Roddy White, four-time Pro Bowler, Atlanta Falcons Ring of Honor member, and he joins us this morning on the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line. Good morning, Roddy. You spent your entire career in Atlanta, so you have a good perspective on this. What in the world has happened to the Falcons?
It's a combination of things. Just not finishing games, at the start of the season. And I feel like that team right now should be, 4-1 or either 3-2 at this point, at the midway point, still have their coach, and GM. But, some things, the ball bounced a different way, just couldn't close out games, couldn't run the ball down the stretch, of games, and just executing 4-minute offense down the stretch, just wasn't able to do any of the things that you need to do, as a team. So it was tough to watch, I can tell you that.
Yeah, no, I bet you it is. What's happening, Hot Rod?
What's going on, man?
Man, just trying to do what I do. Let me ask you this. What was your reaction to Arthur Blank when he said that everything is under evaluation, including Matt Ryan?
That's really not him, so I could feel his frustration. He really doesn't, throw everything out there on the table. And, Matt's been, a quarterback for 11 years now and played pretty well, throughout his tenure there. And probably will go down, probably a Hall of Famer one day, winning the MVP and, all the statistical achievements that he's accomplished to this point. But, when the owner's frustrated with everything within the organization and, just a couple of years ago playing in the Super Bowl, you just expect, your team just to be good. But the NFL is a different animal. Each and every year it shows you 2 or 3 teams that were bad that you don't think are going to win. It's going to win the next year. It's just the way the ball works.
No, that is very true. If they decide to move on from Matt and after the end of the season, what type of quarterback would another team be getting?
I think he'd do good anywhere he goes. It's got to be a good system. They'll be getting a productive guy that can, move the chains. He'll be good inside the numbers, and he'll be really, really good. He's an anticipation, get the ball out, kind of guy. He's always been that way since I've known him. And, most of the NFL was, majority of the NFL is not deep, throw the ball over your head. You may take maybe 4 or 5 shots a game, but the intermediate passing game is the NFL. So if you're successful at that, and Matt is real successful at that, probably 75, 80% completion percentage. He's always going to be good in those areas and be able to, galvanize the troops. And not only that, be a leader for your team and make a lot of plays for them.
Roddy White, former Atlanta Falcon first team All-Pro Atlanta Falcon Ring of Honor, joined us here on Keyshawn, J. Will, and Zubin. How come, let me ask you this, man. You close to the Atlanta Falcons situation, the organization as a whole. In Super Bowl 51, they did not win it, and the organization hasn't rebounded since. Why is that? If they would have won, would it be different?
I think so, man. I think sometimes, man, when you get that close and you right there on the doorstep and you don't kick the door in, and the expectations and stuff, around our facility in our city, we wanted to win that one right there, which we had in our hands, and just kind of let it slip away. Things are different, man. You go into a mindset, especially the players that you're just going to just make it the next year, And a couple of times we made it to the NFC Championship, I thought, the next year we'll make it, and the next year we went 6-10. So you never know what can happen. Guys can get hurt, and some of the guys that you draft to help the team better. These guys don't pan out to be who you think they are, and then all of a sudden you look at yourself and you're 6-10, and you got to rebound all over again. So, it's tough, man. I think, it's going to be a lot of changes. Obviously, starting, hiring the new GM and what direction he wants the team to go in. That's exactly what Arthur will do, because once he gives the keys over to somebody, he literally gives the keys to them to do whatever they want.
Indeed, as we referenced with the former general manager, Thomas Dimitroff, and for those that are unaware or just so much going on in the world today. Key referencing that amazing moment where the Falcons had a 25-point lead, the largest lead ever in Super Bowl history, lost it, and as Roddy said, the team sort of lost their way since then.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.